Number 31. The perimeter of the shaded face of this cube is 16 centimeters. What is the volume of the cube? Remember, if the perimeter is 16, that means all the way around is going to be 16. So figure out what it would take for each side to add up to a total of 16. And then you know that a cube has all dimensions the same. So find your volume with your formula, length times width times height, and fill those in and find that formula. Find that value. Number 32. The list below shows the heights of 10 players on David's basketball team. Player A, 59 inches. Player B, 68 inches. Player C, 69 inches. Player D, 63 inches. Player E, 65 inches. Player F, 59 inches. Player G, 69 inches. Player H, 6 feet. Player I, 64 inches. Player J, 69 inches. Which plot below represents this information? One thing I always like to ensure that you look at is the key and the fact that the stem is the tens place and the leaves is the ones place in this case. Number 33. 3 squares have the same mass as a rectangle and trapezoid combined. If the mass of the trapezoid is 6.9 or 6 9/10 grams, and the mass of the rectangle is 9.6 or 9 6/10 grams, what is the mass of each square in grams? Number 34. A rectangular prism is partially filled with cubes as shown here. What is the volume of the prism in cubic units? Volume. Number 35. Keith has 3 blue marbles and 6 red marbles. Tina has twice as many marbles as Keith. Which equation can be used to find T, the total number of marbles that Tina has? Number 36. A scientist poured 420 thousandths liter of water into an empty flask. She boiled the water for 15 minutes, then measured the amount of water that remained. If 305 thousandths liter remain in the flask, how much water evaporated? Number 37. Valerie's younger sister is 3 feet 2 inches tall. If her sister grows an additional 32 inches, how tall will she be? Dealing with the fact that this is measurement and we're getting into measurement, I want to ensure that you know to check your mathematics chart or your reference materials for the fact that feet, 1 foot, is equal to 12 inches. Okay? Now, looking at my answer choices, I'm seeing that they do both have feet and inches. One thing I might do is see how many feet will this 32 inches be. So if I know 1 is 12, 1 foot, then 24 must be 2 feet, and 36 must be 3 feet. So I'm not quite at 3 feet yet. I'm at 2 feet, so I have my 3 feet 2 inches, and now I have 2 feet, but if 24 inches equals 2 feet, I've got to figure out how many inches are left over. So 32 minus 24, go next door, regroup. 12 minus 4 is 8, and, 2 minus 2 is 0. So I have 2 feet 8 inches to be added to that 3 feet 2 inches. So when I put that together, that is, it's not letting me write. go. 5 feet. 10 inches. There's an answer choice. Number 38. A teacher wrote a decimal number on a chalkboard. One of the digits in the number was a 9 that had a value of 9 times 1/100th. Which could be the decimal number that the teacher wrote on the chalkboard? Number 39. Gustavo has 6 chicken coops on his farm. Each coop houses 4 chickens. Every morning, Gustavo splits 99 and 6/10 ounces of chicken feed evenly among the coops. How many ounces of chicken feed does he put in each coop? Number 40. Bowl X holds 494 pennies and bowl Y holds 324 pennies. How many pennies should be moved from bowl X to bowl Y to make the number of pennies in each bowl equal? Number 41. Atia jogged 6.8 or 6 8/10 kilometers after school yesterday. Bertha jogged 6.75 or 6 75/100 kilometers. Omar jogged 5/100 fewer kilometers than Atia, which shows the correct comparison of the distances that Bertha and Omar jogged. Number 42. The distance from Austin to Dallas is 212 miles by car. Mr. Galbraith drives from Austin to Dallas each month. From Austin to Dallas and back again 2 times each month. What is the total number of miles he travels back and forth to Dallas in 1 year? Dealing with the fact that this is measurement, make sure you know that the 212 is just from Austin to Dallas. Remember, he drives back again, and he does this twice each month. How many months are in a year? 12 months are equal 1 year. So you have a couple multiple step situations here. Number 43. Timothy is going to build a prism with wooden cubes. He will choose one of the bases below to form the base of the prism he wants to build. Timothy wants to build a prism with a volume of 36 cubic units. Which base should he use to be able to achieve a volume of 36? 44. A protein bar at a convenience store costs $2.97. If Carson buys 7 protein bars, how much will he pay? Number 45. 20 teachers will each pay $1.85 for a drink, $4.95 for a sandwich, and 99 cents for a sack of pita chips. Which is the best estimate of how much money these teachers will pay all together? Number 46. An ice machine can make 2.5 pounds of ice each hour, or 2 5/10 pounds. Which model below best represents the number of pounds of ice it can make in 2/10 hours? Number 47. Which graph below shows the location of the ordered pairs in this input-output table? Number 48. Angelina's budget allows her to spend no more than $150 when she goes to the mall this afternoon. She listed some items she would like to buy at the mall on the table below. Wish list. Shirts, $80. Chocolates, $16. Shoes, $75. Lip glosses, $12. The total prices of the items exceed her budget. Angelina will have to decrease her spending by exactly how many dollars to balance her budget? Remember, she has $150. She doesn't want to go over. Which one will make her budget balance? Number 49. When simplified, the numeric expression below gives Mr. Kale's age in years. 4 plus 64 divided by 2. How old is Mr. Kale? Number 50. Miss Perea has a candy bar that weighs 1/3 pound. She will split the candy bar into 7 equal pieces and eat 1 piece each day next week. The piece she will eat on Tuesday will weigh how much?